Good evening, my beautiful besties. I feel like we haven't done a chatty skincare here in a while, so we're going to do some chatty skincare. I already double cleansed with my tried and true, the dear Klairs Gentle Black Fresh Cleansing Oil and the Intoxicated Clean Star Cleanser. We're going to do a retinol night tonight. To buffer my retinol, I'm going to use the Paula's Choice 7% Ectoin Booster. Ectoin is such an amazing ingredient. I literally got this specifically to buffer my retinol. For my forehead, I am going to be using the Casey Grit Sol 1988 2% retinol liposome plus black ginseng on my forehead because I am testing this out. For the rest of my face and neck, I'm going to be using the Geek and Gorgeous A-Game 0.05 retinol. The cool thing about this one is this actually uses the same patented encapsulated delivery system as the Medicate retinol. So I think that's super awesome and only $15. Nothing wrong with Medicate. I love Medicate. They're just pricey and very unrealistic for a lot of people. So it's definitely a lot cheaper option, but they still very effective right now. I feel like life has been so crazy. This whole entire week has been just like a whirlwind. I feel like I just couldn't catch my breath. So I feel like I'm finally starting to like calm down. This weekend I am going to my sister's place since we couldn't go there over Christmas since my whole entire family got sick, including my kids. Cocoa Kind Call Me Magnesium Mist. Kosar X Ceramide Skin Barrier Moisturizing Mist. Beekman 1802 Milkshake. Work has been kind of crazy because I was playing catch up after being home and missing a whole entire week after my kids were sick. I am the admin assistant to the CEO and director of major gifts for a nonprofit for the local university to raise money for the university and scholarships. Beauty of Joseon Ginseng Essence Water. So all of the end of year gifts and donations were coming in. So a lot to do and a lot to catch up on. Dear Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin Essence Toner. I love my job and I love what we stand for, and my boss is amazing. But it would be so much easier if I could work from home. Having two kids, being a single mom, and having to use your time and having to stress out, like, what if I get sick? Because I don't have enough time to cover me getting sick on top of my kids getting sick. Thankfully, I didn't, but I was very worried about it, and I'm still worried about it because I literally have like less than a whole day worth of time at this point. I'm from Rice. I have been trying to find a remote job for the longest time, but it is so difficult. Everybody's looking for a remote job. Even though they're out there, they're so hard to get and everybody's applying for them. If any of my besties on here know of any good opportunities, please let your girl know because I am not afraid to ask for that at this point. Bubble Cosmic Silk Milky Toner. Beta Glucan Power Moisture Serum. Cocoa Kind Ceramide Barrier Serum. Numbuzz and number 9 NAD Peptide Essence. I know this is technically supposed to be an essence, but it's giving me more like serum-like consistency, so that's what I'm using it for. Skincare is what you want it to be. Don't stress out over it. I have enough stuff to worry about in my life than what order, the exact order my skincare is going to be. The Seal Bright and Targeted Pigment Serum. Skincare is self-care, and if you're stressing out over it, it is no longer self-care. Be as knowledgeable as you possibly can be and do the best you can with the knowledge. Naturium Barrier Bounce. I feel like this entire thing is just me being rambling, but I feel like I just needed someone to talk to, so why not just talk to my besties? The skin is skinning tonight. Yes, ma'am. Cocoa Kind Fine Line Peptide Eye Gel. I'm almost out of that, but also had their buy one get one 40% off. So when I bought my extra stock of the Calming Magnesium Mist, since we're gonna probably be out of it for 3 months, so I did get a second backup. I also got the eye cream because it's almost up. I don't know what I want to do for moisturizer yet. I think I might double my moisturizer. Prequel half and half. Do you guys plan out your entire routines like before you do them? like on camera or just in regular, or do you just kind of like decide in that moment? Bubble Slam Duck for the moisturizer. My routine is pretty much the same every day. The things that change are like my moisturizer, what exactly toners I'm using, and obviously like if I'm using an exfoliant, I don't use certain products. Do you guys like plan them ahead of time, or do you just kind of wing it? Because I am a definitely, even as I'm filming, I am a wing it girl. So I'm often behind the scenes being like, what do I want to do next? And just because I like to be extra super cautious, because my skin likes to freak out, especially when I do right now, I'm going to use triple faced and look like a white Casper ghost. If you are new here and you don't know why I'm using diaper rash cream, using in diaper cream is extremely calming to the skin. It is anti-inflammatory and it will help with any inflammation or irritation, rashes, just like a baby's bottom. I don't have babies anymore. This has never touched a baby's butt. So it is strictly for my face and it is severely helpful. Times when I feel like my skin just needs a little extra help. So that is the finished routine, loves. Thank you so much for chatting with me. You know I love you guys so much and I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Mwah. Bye.